Prologue. As if someone had flicked a switch deep inside her, consciousness flooded back. Her senses groped for information, but the messages that came back were incomplete. Confused. She was lying down, could feel the bed beneath her, the blanket covering her face. She must have wriggled down underneath the sheets in her sleep, the way she used to as a small girl. Back then, it was as protection against the monsters that lived beneath her bed. 25 years later, she was almost convinced those demons no longer existed. As her other senses started to come to life, she tried to move her hand, to free her face from the cloying sheets. Nothing. She could feel her brain screaming its commands, but her hand, her arms, everything refused to obey. There was something else. The cloth on her face. It wasn't the Egyptian cotton from her bed. It wasn't even the sheets from her childhood. It was something else entirely. A blindfold. As confusion morphed into panic, the realization dawned on her that she was not alone. There was someone behind her. She could hear him, humming. A hand gripped her shoulder. Not hard, not even threatening, but somehow that was worse. It was the grip of someone who possessed something. The humming grew louder, filling her ear with its sound, with its warm, moist breath. Then she became aware of another noise, one that caused her breathing to cease, her bowels to clench. The sound of something metallic, something sharp. Every part of her brain commanded her voice to scream, and incredibly a noise escaped her throat, drowning out the awful humming. Any relief, any lessening of the panic was short-lived, though. The humming continued. If anything, the tune became even more upbeat. She heard the moist lips, inches from her ear, separate into a smile. With a terror worse than anything she had ever experienced before, she realized the terrible reality. The fact that he didn't care if she screamed could only mean one thing. There was no one else there to hear her.